Hey guys, it's Bear from the Bears Hiking and Outdoorsman's Club right here in Klingerstown, Pennsylvania, coming at you with another review of yet another teepee. You guys like teepees, everybody does. Everybody likes to experience what it is to be in one of these things. This is the cheapest hot tent on Amazon currently, and I think it's the cheapest on pretty many other sites too. This is the Firehiking one-person teepee hot tent. This is also made out of completely nothing but silk nylon. As you can see, there's like a ripstop. And this one is green. So we can get a little closer there. There you go. There's a ripstop pattern. It has one vent. You guys can see here. One single vent in its peak. This one here is exactly about 5.5 feet tall. It also has this loop here, which I said before in previous videos. This is in case you don't want to use the center pole in this. You can string a line between two trees, and then you don't have to use your center pole. That's great in the summertime when you don't need to use your wood stove here. This does have a wood stove jack here. It is removable, so you can replace it. It has a nice silicone ring already built into it. This one's pretty heavy duty, guys. You probably won't need to replace this. It does have some branding on it on the side here. You guys do gotta mind the guidelines. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 guidelines here. And they go out about 4 feet. Now this does not have a snow skirt, guys, so you can use it in wintertime. You don't necessarily need a snow skirt. You just mount the snow up against the edges if you need that. And it does have these little buckles here. You can tighten it up against the stakes and tighten it down farther on the ground, so you don't really need a snow skirt. Now, this doesn't have any exterior windows, so once you seal this up, you're in for the night. There's no other way in or out other than this front door here. Now, this does come when you buy it, I think it was $89 on Amazon. Just solely the tent here, not the inner tent. The inner tent is an additional 56 bucks, I think it was, but that allows you to sleep like a person and a dog. Now I'm 6'1", you can sleep in here pretty comfortably. It does have a bathtub floor on the inner, see, and it does come up about 4 inches. This is a segmented pole, unlike all the other tents, because this one has a lower profile. The pole seems to last a lot longer and you don't need to replace it. You guys can see how it goes up inside here. Now the inner just fits into a pocket, sits on top of the pole, and then it is staked out 5 corners here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here in the middle. I usually don't stake that one down, so it's kind of high. I just put a little 550 cord on it and I wrap it around the pole there, and that keeps everything tight up against the pole. And there's a little bit of airspace here, but this is completely meshed with a bathtub floor all the way around it. It's about 6 foot on one side. It's kind of a weird shape, so if you sleep 2 people in here, if one person kind of like sleeps spoon in the other one, if there's a couple, this would work. Or if you're in here with your kid, hopefully it's a little kid, you're fine. Now in the winter time, you won't have this inner in here, so you'll be able to sleep 2 people in here comfortably, maybe 3, if you don't mind being close to each other. Because the stove does come down straight here, because this is a teepee. It will end up about here, so you're not going to want this inner in here in the wintertime anyways, because there ain't no bugs. You don't want to melt this. But here's the bag. The bag is about 1.5 foot. It's also made out of the same silk nylon, reinforced seams on all the handles. And it does have little loops on, on both sides here, so you can attach like a carry strap. Technically, I do carry this backpacking sometimes in the summer up on the Appalachian Trail. It doesn't weigh a whole lot, maybe a pound. It's pretty ultralight. Comes with some crappy stakes you're probably going to need to replace. And I replaced them with titanium ones to make them a little lighter. See, I got green and red because oh, excuse me, trying to be a little Christmassy. But this is how this one is. I'll show you what it looks like It does have these tie-outs here, and the tops of the strings, the guy lines here rather, do have a little bit of fluorescence, so you can see it. And there is like a fluorescent in the line itself. So these kind of glow at night with a headlamp. And I'll show you. I'll do the toggle here at the bottom. I'll have the top one up, attached. This roll over. This is a weird kind of zipper here. It does seal up, and that's what it looks like completely closed. Like I said, minimal branding. And if you're not using your stove jack because of being summer, just untoggle it here. So, the toggle's nice. You just line this up and roll it down. There's a bit of Velcro all the way around it. Seal that off. That'll stop the rain from coming in. Any extra bugs might show up. Well, this is all closed up, summertime. There's not a whole lot of bugs come in this anyways. And there's the vent. It does have a removable kickstand, and you can fold this down, kinda, but this is really rigid. So good luck doing that. I don't know why you would want to anyways. But there is a nice little flap. Covers the rain from the rain here. And these are YKK zippers on this one as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah. This is one of the smallest, not the smallest Tipi hot tent I got, but one of the smallest. You can see the size comparison over here from the one Tigress and the full Molly over there. But yeah, guys, got any questions? Hit me up in the comments. Peace.